Welcome to Pop Culture Roundup, a podcast where we round up the latest news and talk all things pop culture. I'm your host, Jonah Park, and today is our season finale. It's kind of crazy. I know it kind of came without a warning, and I'm sorry for that, but I really felt like we need to handle these, episodes in 10-episode runs of seasons so that we can have a break in between everything just to kind of do more music stuff, me and J-Mac, because that's, where we specialize, and then just to come back after we've done all that to then, come back and do this again. We really love doing this, but I think, it's time just for a break with the Christmas season coming up. Everybody needs a break for the holidays, right? I mean, of course, maybe not Santa, but, that guy's working 24/7. I don't know what he's doing right now. What was... Oh my gosh. No. I'm sorry. There's no way Santa Claus is on my roof right now. Thank God I escaped those cops. I didn't know what I was going to do with it. Oh my gosh, is that Santa?
Yep, it's dear old Sandy. How you doing, little boy?
Santa, oh my gosh. Man, I've just had so many questions. I mean, I know I haven't written to you in a while. I just stopped believing you for a second.
Okay, all right. Hey, kid, chill out for a second. Don't make any sudden moves, and we'll be okay. Capiche?
I have so many questions. I mean, how do you make it so fast, across the landscape of America? I mean, not even just America, but the world. How do you make it across the entire world in one night? How do you do it, Santa?
You just eat your vegetables and if you could show me to your safe with all your valuables and your money, that's really that's the fuel for my sleigh at night. I mean, Rudolph, he's been working a double shift at a Denny's. I mean, he really needs the money to keep it going. You understand what I'm saying right now?
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, what did you get me?
I got you this pen.
Oh my gosh, I've been missing this for weeks. How did you find it?
I found it in your desk when I was looking for valuables.
Wow. Santa, you're just the best.
Hey, kid, I hate to cut you short, right? But what I'm really missing right now is I need to be seeing that safe with all your valuables. Otherwise, I mean, there's going to be a bunch of sad kids going around, missing their presents and whatnot. So if you could just direct me to the safe with the money and the valuables and the gold, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh, Santa, I'm so sorry. I don't have a safe. I don't have a safe here. I mean, I keep all my money in, my bank account. It's kind of hard to withdraw, but I don't really have anything on hand. Kind of an unrelated question. Why are you wearing a ski mask? Is that like a covert ops Santa outfit that I just wasn't aware of? I mean, they haven't made any decorations with you in a ski mask.
You know what, kid? You know what? I just remembered. Dash is feeling a little queasy right now. I gotta bounce. I gotta go. You know what I mean? I gotta skedaddle.
No, you gotta say no. I have so many questions for you. I mean,
no. I gotta go on
right
now. Right
now.
No. Yep. All right. I gotta bounce. See ya.
No, Santa. No, Santa. Well, at least we know the magic's real, guys. We gotta start this episode. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna take a break for a second, and then we'll come right back. But guys, enjoy this episode of season finale of Pop Culture Roundup.
Welcome to Pop Culture News.
All right. Now I'm mad.
I called it.
I'm mad.
I didn't call it, but I foreshadowed it in a sense because I know exactly what you're talking about.
So,
yep.
Henry Cavill.
Let it out.
Not come back as Superman.
Nope.
Okay.
I just want. Who called it? Me. I called it. I called it. I said in our literally our last week, I said if DC doesn't take care of this right now, he's gone. A week later,
yeah,
gone.
It's not even his fault though. He didn't leave. They fired him.
Even worse. So I have called it. He's Superman. He's but so real quick, just before I let you go off for a sec, I watched this TikTok and I to an extent I do agree with it. Look wise, build wise, Henry Cavill is Superman.
Yes.
Personality wise, he's lame. He don't got a good Superman personality, which I do agree with.
Here's the deal. Here's the thing. Why you are probably saying that is because of what's that?
Excuse me, I burped.
Did you burp?
That was gross.
Man, I wish they didn't have the because Zoom has this thing where it's like,
oh, that's right.
I can't hear outward frequencies, but I want to hear your burps and farts. Is that weird?
Well, yeah. The fact that you said that out loud, it made it weird.
Like, what's so bad about wanting to hear a bro's burps and farts? That's it.
It's
it.
The fact that you said
that's
it out loud. Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
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 I think the reason you're saying that with the personality is because Zack Snyder took a different approach for the character of Superman in terms of his character. Now, when Henry Cavill had announced that he's coming back, which makes me so mad, when he said he's coming back after the Black Adam movie.
Literally right after.
Yeah. Literally not even a month ago. All this said, but here's the thing. He said in that announcement, he's like, I'm excited for a brighter, more not happier, but a brighter tone for Superman.
That would have been dope.
Zack Snyder took the darker approach to that character. Respect it. I love it. That's cool. And it's not. It would have been really cool to see them move into, the actual whatever. But it's never going to happen now.
Oh. I can't believe they fired him.
I know. What makes it just 1,000 times worse is that he quit his job as The Witcher working for Netflix. He was going to make buku bank.
Well, now I'm wondering, because it wasn't so long ago, is he there might be a chance that he could hop back on. There's a chance. I don't know how likely that is. But because, and I don't remember who I was talking to about this, but because it was so recent, maybe there's a chance he could hop back on. Maybe they could write him back in. I don't know though.
Yeah.
Because he did quit.
They've already announced that Liam Hemsworth is going to be the new Witcher.
Ooh, that's rough.
They've already announced that. So it's kind of hard to
Man, I called it.
Yeah.
I halfway called it.
Halfway.
They screwed this
I will give that to you.
Over.
Yeah.
Literally last week too.
Yeah.
They screwed the man over.
Yeah.
Not saying he's not going to get another role and soon. But yeah, that's much as I do hate Superman. Like I was saying last week.
Right.
He plays the role perfectly.
100%.
It got to the point where you look at Henry Cavill and you think Superman. It's like how RDJ or Chris Evans.
Yes.
Hugh. I guess Hugh Jackman is now up in the air for some people. Some people think that he can be replaced. But in my eyes, no.
Excuse me?
I've heard quite a few people being like, yeah, he's that guy. But I could see a whole lot of different people being Wolverine and portraying it very well. I don't agree. But anyways, that's the level that I see Henry Cavill. That's Superman.
Yeah.
So it's rough. And I feel bad for Henry, because he was really excited. Excited enough to quit a big time show.
Yes. Yes.
So I do feel really bad for him, even though like I said, I know he'll get some other part somewhere else. He's a good actor. But DC genuinely screwed the dude over big time. Yeah. That's messed up.
He didn't lose one job. He lost two. That big,
because The Witcher's huge.
He would I don't know. He would have been rolling in dough if he would have stayed or like would have whatever. But
if I'm Henry Cavill, I would have stopped being Superman. I would have rather disappointed the fans if I knew that DC was going to fire me anyways.
But he had no idea. There was no way of knowing.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that's and
yeah,
it just sucks, man.
And he even went on Instagram and his post was so honorable of like, just like the idea of Superman is not dead. Like it's going to live on, and like just top notch dude. And just to go out with honor, like
couldn't have been me.
I know, dude.
I would have popped off on the entire.
I'm telling you,
all of them.
Just such a stand-up dude. Like,
yeah, good for him.
It's like I don't know, man.
Honestly, good for him. Like,
yeah,
like I said, I would have been outraged.
Oh man, you and me both.
That's crazy.
So, whatever.
Yeah,
it just feels like the reality of this hasn't yet set in, but
see, for me, it's not a big deal. I'm hoping they still kill the whole character.
I know.
So, but I feel bad for Henry Cavill.
Yeah, you know who I feel bad for is whoever's going to be the new Superman. Because
they're going to get hate.
Oh my gosh,
they're going to get the most hate ever.
Yeah, they're going to get like wave upon wave upon wave.
Oh, actually, I don't know. Because it's not like Henry Cavill had a choice. It wasn't his fault.
No.
If it was Henry Cavill who quit on DC for Superman and they brought in a new person to play the role, then I feel like he would have gotten hate. But because DC screwed over Henry Cavill, as long as they do good acting wise, they might not get as much hate as we think. I think there's an opportunity.
I think it's actually the opposite. I think if Henry Cavill would have quit, that's his choice. You know what I mean? I feel like that's less pressure on Warner Brothers because they now have to make a decision to find a Superman. You know what I mean? It's forced upon them. It's no longer them who's making the call. Now that Warner Brothers made the call to fire Henry Cavill, they
but I'm thinking more of the hate's going to go to the Warner Brothers. I don't think it's going to go towards the actor. I don't know. I don't know.
Fans are
that's just my idea.
Fans are a beast.
Oh, I know. I'm one of them.
And yeah, and they just get outraged, but they don't necessarily know where to put that outrage. So they will put it on the physical representation of the thing that they.
I could see it playing both ways.
Yeah.
I hope the hate goes towards all of the people who made that call, honestly. Because they deserve the hate.
Yeah.
They don't deserve love from their fans. I wouldn't even be a fan anymore. I don't like DC. Film wise, let me make that clear. Film wise, I don't like DC. Okay, they've screwed up way too much. They have a couple gold nuggets, but like as a whole, they make crap. That's all they do.
I was watching Batman v Superman again today. It, in my eyes, I was viewing it through a new lens, and I was like, this is aging kind of like fine wine to me. And I'm just saying, I think Warner Brothers had everything. Like they had everything.
I mean. They had everything a while ago.
Yes. And
I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off.
No, you're good.
I think it started really going downhill the moment that they cut Zack Snyder's official cut. Like that should have been Justice League. There shouldn't have ever been a release for Zack Snyder's cut. That's stupid. I feel like that was the moment that everything went downhill.
You're saying because like there shouldn't have been a release for Zack Snyder's cut because that should have been the original one. Yeah, fair.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think them giving him the opportunity to make that movie and then stripping it away from him and then just for a money purpose, then they give out that release because that's what the fans wanted. Yes. They should have gave Snack
Snyder.
They should have gave him the reins for that movie altogether and just let that be. Obviously, you have some mishaps with like Ezra Miller. Like, obviously, who's going to see that coming? So, like, whatever. You had something really good going on with Wonder Woman, but then you were stupid and made 84. That was a terrible movie. Nobody can change my mind otherwise. Okay. It was garbage.
Yeah.
You did really good with Aquaman, and now you're not even going to continue. Like, after the second film, you're done because you'd rather Jason go as a different character. Once again, I think that's stupid because that right now to me is the best consecutive. Well, so far, it only has one movie. That's another problem, but it's the best film, like out of that DC universe.
Yeah,
because you don't count the new Batman movie. That's not in that universe. You don't count the Joker movie because that's not in that universe.
Yeah,
you don't count anything before what Batman versus Superman or Man of Steel.
Man of Steel.
So everything before Man of Steel is nothing. Yeah. I heard Man of Steel was great. I'm not a Superman fan. How many times am I going to say that in a podcast? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I heard it was really good. I'll give it the respect that it deserves. Just not my guy.
Yeah.
So you do good with that movie. I don't actually know review wise how Batman versus Superman did.
Yeah.
To me, it was trash. I didn't like it. I thought it was corny for most of the time. Like I thought a lot of it was bad writing, but that's just me. And then, like everything else, like that's it. That's all of the DCEU.
Yeah.
That's done. Like they had so many great pieces. The only thing that, in my opinion, that really sucked and didn't even throw them off, but it was Ezra Miller. That was the only problem with this whole thing.
Yeah.
In reality, because if you think about it, if you gave Zack Snyder his way, without giving him the extended version, you give him the original one, solid movie. It was great. I enjoyed that movie a lot more.
Yeah.
Man of Steel was great. You fix the writing in Batman versus Superman. Even if you don't, it's corny, but some people do still like it. You're over here saying it's fine wine. Right. I don't know how you could say that, but whatever. So that's good. Yeah. You have a good Aquaman movie. You have a good Wonder Woman movie. Don't go with the second movie. Change it up, please. Oh, that was trash. I was so upset. I was looking forward to that movie too. Shazam was pretty good for a comic release.
It was decent. Yeah.
Right. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
So now you have a Shazam 2 that's not even going to matter. Like, but I have high hopes for Shazam 2. I really do. And Black Adam was a good movie. I don't care what anyone says. I liked Black Adam. I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot.
You're over here trashing.
It's on the same level. It's on the same level as Wonder Woman and Aquaman, in my opinion. It is a good movie.
What?
Solid.
Are you on crack right now?
Okay, it's not on the same level, but I really did enjoy that movie. I genuinely enjoyed that movie. I thought it was good. What are your problems with it?
Where to begin?
No, like genuinely, like
where to begin?
Let me just like it. You really don't like it.
No, and I have reasons.
Okay.
Let
me take my hoodie off real quick. Hold on. Not my whole shirt. I'm accidentally taking off my shirt. I'm taking off my shirt.
Awkward.
This is an accident.
Okay. Thank goodness we are not yet a video podcast.
I hit my funny bone. That hurt a lot.
Oh, you can't hear me.
That I hit my funny bone. It hurt a lot. Ow. Yeah. Okay. Ouch. That really hurt. All right. Tell me why you don't like this movie.
Let's get through the news for just a second. Fair.
Yeah, because I kind of accidentally went off. And
you're good.
I didn't even mean to.
I want to pop off on Black Adam.
Go for it.
Just not right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, aside from literally the worst superhero news and the event of all time, which is such an over-exaggeration, but
because
Chadwick Boseman
died.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm acknowledging that. We're moving past it.
Okay, yep. Rest in peace. True King.
With the bad news actually comes some really great news. This week we got it's technically the second trailer to Across the Spider-Verse. This is my most anticipated movie of 2023. There's no topping it.
That's fair.
We talked about this Into the Spider-Verse, solid movie. Like my favorite Spider-Man movie ever. And now they're coming out with this one. A lot of Easter eggs in this trailer in terms of who is showing up, period. Like,
so just so I haven't seen the trailer. Just know that.
Okay.
So before you go into detail about it,
okay.
Don't.
Well, dang it. I had a whole segment where I went through
I'm gonna turn my volume all the way down.
Okay.
You tell the people. I'm gonna take off my headphones.
Okay.
Wait, talk real quick.
Cha.
Perfect. I turn you all the way down. Go for it.
Okay.
Pop off.
Jaden is present.
I can't even look at your lips.
Jaden is present, but he's not here. So we're gonna run through it real quick. Yeah, I know, because I'm good. I'll thumbs up, but not right now. We've got the Insomniac Spider-Man as one of the Spider-Man. We've got, I don't know if you guys caught this. I caught this on my viewing of the trailer, but the Spider-Man Unlimited, which is like kind of an old 90s cartoon of Spider-Man, different styled suit with like kind of the web wings or a web cape, but it's kind of cool. It's a nice design, and the way they replicated that in this movie is really nice. So there's a lot of people theorizing that we see the PS1 version of Spider-Man in this, but I don't know. It doesn't exactly look like the PS1 version of the character, but I really hope it is at the same time. We've got, obviously, Miguel O'Hara as Spider-Man 2099, Oscar Isaac freaking killing the role already. Man, just solid. I'm jazzed about his character. Jessica Drew, Spider-Woman. Love the design on this. I've never seen the character of Jessica Drew in a movie before. I don't think any of us have. And I think the spider webs coming from the fingers, I remember that was a thing, but I didn't realize that was a thing until I saw it again in the trailer. Obviously, we got the return of Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy and Peter B. Parker. And Peter B. Parker is now having a child, Mayday Parker, which is a girl. Jaden is looking at me funky. We've got Mary Jane as Spider-Woman. We've got Mayday Parker as a little bit grown up. We've got another female version of Spider-Man. We've got Superior Spider-Man. We've got the manga Spider-Man. We've got Bombastic Bagman Spider-Man. I think it's Flash Thompson as Spider-Man. Who else do we got here? And then we also have Spider-Man India, which we saw a little bit of Mom Batten, I think, or I don't know. It's some sort of New York, but as if it were in Mumbai. And then I think we also get the 3D version of Spider-Man from Spider-Man, the new animated series, which I believe was voiced by Neil Patrick Harris. I really hope he comes back to voice the character, such an iconic character. I really hope we get Yuri Lowenthal as Insomniac Spider-Man. And I really hope we get his vocal talent on this movie. Super bad. And that's it. Obviously, people are trying to, force the fact that Tom Holland's in it or whatever. We haven't necessarily got a confirmation for that, so I wouldn't, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But at the same time, it's kind of already confirmed, but we don't know. And Spider-Cop makes an appearance as well. And Spider-Punk. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for Spider-Punk. You know why? Because it's played by Daniel Kaluuya, who is in Nope and Get Out. He's a fantastic actor, and I am so excited. All right, we're good, Jade. We're good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy my funny faces?
That's our new thing, by the way. If is we imagine a crackhead emerging from the underpass of a bridge, and you walk by and you're like, "Hey man, do you know the directions to the nearest gas station?" And to his response, "How?"
Or like a golden retriever when they tilt their head because they're confused. You say something and they kind of tilt their head. It's Also, shout out to Ryder because he's the reason I do that now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because he goes, "Huh?"
Yeah.
So then I kind of, yeah. So shout out to Ryder, and he listens to our podcast, so he'll.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sick. Yeah, it was super awesome having him on last week. I didn't even know he knew that much about the DC universe because nobody does. Nobody cares about DC.
Who cares?
They should, but Warner Brothers has not. Yes. Oh, we also got Werewolf Spider-Man. That's a different thing. Don't worry about it. It's not. It doesn't pertain. It's not a big deal. It was like
if I find out that there's a werewolf Spider-Man in this new film, I'm strangling you.
Well, we've got a few more too. I'm not going to go into it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
But
so,
anyways,
I will say two more smaller things. One of which being Ben Affleck. I always say Affleck. Ben Affleck is set to direct one of the new DCU movies. He's not going to be starring in it, to my knowledge, but he will be coming back to direct a movie. I would imagine it would be a Batman film because he was originally set to direct a Batman film where Batman went up against Deathstroke. We'll see. I guess actually two more smaller things. Peyton Reed, the director of Ant-Man, like all of the Ant-Man films basically, has said that he has seen the art for, the concept art for Fantastic Four, and he's like, you guys are in for a treat.
Oh, yeah. That's right. And that made me very happy. That gave me like relief.
Yes.
Like, it gave me a good peace of mind because I trust him. Like he knows what he's doing. And we see that in films. So if he's saying that about another down the road film, I trust it.
I really hope they do it justice. Like I completely agree with you about the whole thing of like, if they fail this, like Fantastic Four is dead. They've had 3 tries. If they
here's the thing. Because it's MCU now, the first one might fail. Like there's always the possibility, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it won't be dead because those are now in the MCU. Unless they decide to recast midway, like how they did War Machine or Hulk, like they're more than likely going to stay inside of the MCU, even if their first movie bombs.
No,
sucks, but
for sure.
Yeah. So I'm really hoping for that kind of Tom Holland spark. You know what I mean? He entered the MCU with Spider-Man, and it was what we needed.
Yes.
That's what I'm hoping with this Fantastic Four.
Exactly.
Like it's what we wanted and it's what we needed.
Yeah.
So and then I don't know if this is on your little short list of news, but it kind of popped in my mind because you said Fantastic Four. So, rumor has it like John Krasinski might be Reed Richards. He might not. We still don't know. He came out and said a little bit more about it. He was like, I haven't heard anything yet, but it would be an honor to play it. I don't know if that's it's not really anything new. It's just kind of more of what we've heard, but at least it's still in talks. I don't mind if he is or if he's not at this point.
Yeah.
Because it was cool to see him. I got my enjoyment out of his cameo. I thought it was great. So it'd be cool if he was the original. But I wouldn't be upset at this point if they went with somebody else. I really wouldn't.
I think he had his time in the sun, and I think it was good.
Right.
I don't think we need any more.
Right.
If he...
It'd be cool.
Right. We both had the same thought process. If he is super cool, like, come on board. But we both
we'd love to have you. We'd love to have you. We're not saying that if it's if you were
we're content is what we're saying. Yeah.
Well, at least we are. I don't know about a majority of people because I know a lot of people are like, he has to be Reed Richards. He's the perfect fit. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think he's the perfect fit. I think he's a very good fit.
Yeah.
I think he has the look for it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's one of those like, oh, that's Reed. No, it's not. But it'd be cool if he was.
Yeah.
But I don't care as much anymore.
Yeah. That wasn't on there, but that's actually a good point. That was a topic of conversation that came up this week. Spider-Man 2. I used to not, and I still technically don't consider Spider-Man my favorite Marvel character. And then I just realized how hyped I get when I hear Spider-Man news. And I'm like,
no, hold on. We got to explain this even further. So we talk about, Cap's my guy and Iron Man's his guy.
Right.
But then this comes up a lot too. For those of you who don't know Jonah or any of his room decor, more than 50% of it, if it is a Marvel something, it is Spider-Man.
Most likely.
So the fact that he claims that Iron Man is his favorite hero, I always question it. And I question it more and more and more that we talk about it, because the more and more and more he talks about Spider-Man. So he might be lying. I don't know yet, but he really likes Spider-Man. That might be his favorite hero. He might be fibbing. So
I'll say this. In our Iron Man v Cap debate, the debate isn't because Cap's not even your favorite hero.
Yeah, he is.
You said that Scarlet Witch was your favorite hero.
No. Oh. I said she's the most powerful.
We can all agree on that.
I said, like, I don't remember the exact things I said because that was kind of a little bit ago, but I'm not saying she's my favorite. I'm saying, like, I don't remember what I was saying, but Cap is my favorite hero all time, hands down, easy.
Yeah.
See, but then here's another thing to add on. What's your phone case? Oh, it's a Cap shield. Okay. Hey, what was the backpack you just random question? What was the backpack you used all throughout high school? Oh, it was a Cap shield. Gotcha. Real quick. I know money is part of the involvement in this one. What have you been for the last 2 years for Halloween? Oh, you were Captain America. Wow. Whoa. So we have Spider-Man and a lot of Cap things for an Iron Man guy. Real quick, do you want to call me out on anything? Do you know of any Iron Man things or anything? No, because I don't have any. You know what I do? You know what I do have though? I have a picture of Cap on my window.
Right.
There is currently, I'm looking at Captain America right now. He's in my window.
Yeah. I have a audio recording of you saying Iron Man is the greatest Avenger on the team of Avengers.
That's not true.
That is, I will pull it up. Let's finish the news because we're.
Are you serious?
Of
you
what?
have an audio recording of that?
Yes.
Why would I sing that?
Every
I
podcast,
must have been lying.
I know. Every podcast listener knows that this is a fact because you said
I said it on podcast.
Yes. Oh,
which episode?
The Cap v Iron Man debate.
I'm gonna go listen back to that one.
You do. You need to.
All right, I will.
Two more things. I think these are.
Oh yes, speak your Spider-Man thing. My fault.
No, you're good.
I just had to call you out a little bit.
I know, but like, we'll talk about this. We'll talk about this. Spider-Man 2, the video game, Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
Oh yeah.
It hasn't gotten an official release date, but they just announced today that it's coming out in fall of 2023. Now I'm upset. I'm hyped. I'm upset because I thought they were going to release it in like March or summer. Like I thought it was going to be an earlier release, but then they announced it's going to be fall, meaning we're not going to get a legitimate trailer for it until maybe summer. You know what I mean? So it's still waiting for stuff, but I'm hyped. There's been a lot of rumors of what could happen in this game, meaning like one of which being that every suit that you have for each Spider-Man has the option of having a symbiote version of that suit. So like different designs, but it's all symbiote related. You know what I mean? That would be insane. And whatever.
Because it's 3 characters now, right? They added it's Peter Parker it's Peter Parker, Spider-Man, it's Miles Morales and Venom, right?
I don't know if Venom's going to be a playable character.
Oh, okay.
But
he's in the game. It just might be the villain.
Venom is teased as the main villain, but again, we've only gotten one like cinematic trailer.
Right.
And I don't really know.
I'm hyped for it.
last thing, and this is kind of a anticlimactic ending, but Warner Bros. Executives think that The Rock and his team purposefully leaked a financial sheet that with misleading stats to Deadline to make it seem like Black Adam was a financial success. So Dwayne The Rock Johnson trying to secure his spot at Warner Brothers by saying like, oh yeah, bro, Black Adam was such a success. It was financially not a huge success at all. At all.
Okay.
Well, at all.
Well, okay.
At all.
Listen, I'm not
at all.
I'm not here defending. No, at least right now, I'm not defending that. This is what I'm having to say. If you really think about that, I don't know if that's true or not. Like, I really don't. But why would The Rock need to secure a place at Warner? Bro, he don't need to secure anything.
I don't think he's coming back.
Even if he's not Black Adam, it don't matter. He's The Rock. Who cares?
He's The Rock.
He's The Rock.
But
he wants millions just from his face.
I know, but he loves
playing. He don't even gotta act. He could just be out there. Boom, $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even like he just loves playing the character. He doesn't need the money, probably.
Now, if he leaked it, that's a problem. If he didn't, like if that's kind of just like rumors or like false, because like I said, I don't know. I didn't even hear about that, so I don't know the full details of that story. But I guess I'll go more into it when you blow up on the movie, because I kind of do want to hear what you have to say, and then maybe it will already eliminate what I'm about to say. So yeah, I'll hold on to that thought.
We got 6 minutes. I'm gonna quickly go through my points.
Okay.
The human characters are stupid. You do not relate to them whatsoever. The kid is annoying, and all he does is ride around on a skateboard.
Okay, fair.
The plot, if you can call it that, is god awful. It's so god awful. Now, there are some cool elements to it. There's some cool elements to it in terms of like you thinking that Black Adam is the son and then realizing that, oh no, he's actually the father. That's cool. That's all right.
That was dope.
That's cool. There were, it is a DC film. It is such a DC film in the sense that they had all the elements to make it very well and then just freaking trapped all over it. You had the Justice Society of America, like
they clean
such a small contained superhero team going up against Black Adam. Black Adam being an anti-hero. All the elements there, but you chose to do just such an abysmal job with each and every single character. Dr. Fate, cool, but
don't you dare disrespect
Dr. Fate. Fate,
because he killed it. Don't you dare.
Did, but like
he killed it.
He didn't at the same time. He did. Like he was the best character in the movie. I will say that. One of the best characters in the movie.
Correct.
But the fact that they not once, not twice, but multiple times ripped off Marvel in that movie. When Dwayne The Rock Johnson came out and said like, no, we're DC, we're doing our own thing. Okay. The character design for Atom Smasher is a complete ripoff of Deadpool.
Man. What?
No, well, not the hero, like not the abilities, but the mask.
Okay.
Yeah. Dr. Fate basically pulling out every single move from Doctor Strange's catalog.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. The plane coming out of the ground exactly like an X-Men movie.
Yeah.
I mean, the list just goes on, and you're just like ripping off Marvel, which is fine, but I mean,
no, it's
not at the same time. And then the way they set up, even the beginning, the intro, they play music that is so similar to the Wakandan theme, and then choose a metal that is like vibranium and use that as like currency, and that's what makes you the king of this land. Dude, it's so bad. It's so bad. And like they could have made it so well. I love the action sequence, and I came into it expecting, you know what, if this is like a John Wick film where there's not really a lot of plot, but there's a lot of action sequences, I'm gonna be happy. I walked in with that expectation, and I still walked out disappointed because it fulfilled that, but it was still so bad that I was so disappointed. The only thing that redeemed it is the Henry Cavill cameo at the very end, and now that means nothing. So now Black Adam is still the worst DC movie that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wow.
Not really. That's an exaggeration.
Because we have Green Lantern. Hold on.
Green Lantern.
That is a DC movie.
It is a DC movie.
I don't care if it's not part of the extended
I'm not arguing about that. Okay. I'm saying Green Lantern is not...
You're not saying it's better. No, you're not.
I might be. So,
because Ryan
2-minute rebuttal.
He doesn't even believe that movie's
an
actual thing. So, okay, anyway. So it's the writing. It's the writing,
it's the plot, it's the fact that
but basically what I'm saying is it's not the character's fault. It's not the actor. That's not where they're missing on this movie. It's the lack of creativity behind the scenes. So you're talking about how they're ripping off Marvel. So it's that. It's the lack of plot that you're saying, and not doing the characters justice. So it's not these actors' fault. That's what I'm saying. That like you can't blame The Rock for that movie. Then you can't blame none of these people if it's all studio.
Right. You're missing the point, though. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm saying the movie is abysmal.
Yeah, see, here's the thing, though. I enjoyed it.
That's cool.
Yeah,
and at the end of the day, if you enjoyed it, if you as the viewer enjoyed this movie, that's great.
Yeah, because, bro, hold on. What was it? There was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson took somebody's head and ripped him in half. That was nuts.
All right. That's cool.
I was like,
yeah,
it just happened.
But it's not redeemable enough for me to pay $15 to go watch a movie.
Well, first of which, why did you pay $15 when
movie ticket, bro?
Well, you're not in Vegas. I'm not either, bro. Yeah. There's got to be deals. You know how Santa Fe got the $5 Tuesday?
I wasn't about to do that. But
it's a $5 movie.
I know.
Man. You got to fund the deals. But I don't know. I enjoyed it. I hated it when Superman came. That's when it lost my interest.
That's the only redeemable quality about that movie.
I don't know about that.
And now it's pointless.
Dr. Fate was probably my favorite part of the movie.
Clean, but Doctor Strange ripoff.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But the character was dope.
We got to wrap it up.
The actor that played was also awesome.
Top notch. Fantastic.
He killed it.
Yeah.
Let me just say that.
We got to wrap it up.
Yep.
We're on to our general discussion topic.
Ooh, baby, let's go. As Jonah says, brr.
No.
Yo, what's up? We got the diggity dog, Jonah Park.
Hey, not the words I thought you said. Thought you said something that we were going to have to.
No, I said diggity dog.
Snoop.
Dibby dog.
Snoop.
Dog. You know? No. You gotta like with a V. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Dog.
Jaden.
Yeah.
Can I bring you down memory lane for just a second? It's not an auditory thing, so our listeners are not going to understand.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought it was, and I hate you for it. For those of you who can't see, because that's all of you. So there was, for some reason, like we were at a high school day. I think it was freshman year, maybe sophomore. I don't know, but I'm over here trying to dance. I'm insecure about my whole self, my whole being. I'm already insecure enough. I'm at this dance. I don't want to be here because I'm insecure. I'm a little loser at school. So like all of these things combined, it's like one of the songs I'm like really feeling, and I'm like trying to dance. And what I do is some kind of like arm wave kind of thing. I connect my hands and I do a little arm wave. I'm trying to explain it as best I can. What Jonah does is he says, this is what I looked like. He takes both of his arms, you put it right out in front of you, grasp your arms or your hands together, your fingers, and you go side to side with the arms. And it looks super stupid. And He never lets that go, and it's actually funny. But the fact that I was so not okay with myself at that time, and he roasted me for it, I was like, okay, that's it. I'm quitting everything. I'm done.
Here's the thing. It was, you could actually dance, and I couldn't. And so the only way I could let out my aggression was just to make fun of you because you actually knew how to dance.
So basically, what you're saying is our friendship is based off of music and you not knowing how to let out your aggression of jealousy, so you make fun of me.
It's a two-way street, buddy.
You're right. No, I know.
Yeah.
I was just making sure that's what we're on.
Music and insecurity. That's the greatest bond.
Yeah. I know I sounded like very aggressive with that, but I agree. No, that's I agree with it. Are you friends if you're not constantly bringing each other down?
Yeah.
No.
But okay, we're not mentioning this. One time I roasted you really hard, and
that was the greatest roast of. Wait, is it the one that I like?
Yeah,
that one. Yeah,
and
the greatest roast of all time.
To be honest, neither of us. Can you remember?
I have no idea what it was.
But
no idea.
Yeah, but I roasted you, and like
I was shocked. I was appalled.
And
appalled. That's the right word.
No, that's right. It's like flabbergasted.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a fun word. I like that one.
But I apologize.
Yeah, you like 5 minutes went by and Jonah goes, "I'm so sorry." Like I did I offend you in any way? I started dying. I was like, bro, that was the greatest roast you've ever done in your life. Don't you dare apologize for that now.
Yeah.
It's already been passed. Like, I loved it. It was good.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay, I'm really sorry. And I was like, bro, shut up. Like, that was fantastic. I loved it. Because I didn't expect it. That's what got me. Yeah. Flabbergasted.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
All of that backstory leading up to this. Look, we started this general discussion topic looking back. It's the end of the year. Christmas time is almost here.
In fact, happy holidays, y'all.
Happy holidays.
Christmas, whatever y'all are into, go celebrate it.
Yeah.
Go have a good time with your family. Love, peace, joy, all of it. Happy holidays.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm all for the holidays.
Yeah. I have so many things I want to say, but I am too afraid to get canceled. So I'm
okay.
Going to say
smart.
A very
man.
Generic happy holidays.
Yes.
And if you don't celebrate anything, happy regular day. That is just a day.
Yeah.
It's cold outside. Enjoy the day.
Baby, it's cold outside. That song's actually canceled. Don't sing that song.
Yes. Don't ever sing that song.
It's for
say what's in this drink.
We're not gonna. You just can't.
You just can't.
Cancel. That song's canceled. We can't go on with that song, so we won't be singing that. Actually, my fault. My apologies for even bringing it up. I'm so sorry. Dress warm.
It's December out there.
Have a great day. I know right now it's probably 13 degrees outside for me. I got to bundle up. Let's check it out. 15. So it's 15 degrees here. So
cool.
Bundle up. Yeah. And if you don't like Jonah was saying, if you don't celebrate nothing, you're still amazing. You're beautiful.
Yes.
You're awesome.
You are.
Go enjoy your day.
Absolutely.
Go be great.
Do it. Enjoy the time.
That was really loud.
That was really aggressive. Yeah.
I have neighbors. I swear on everything, I'm going to get evicted because I'm so loud.
Your face. You said, do it. It's so, oh my gosh. It's late. And I yelled words.
I don't really, because it's these headphones and my gaming headphones. I can't actually hear how loud I am, especially because I have my volume all the way turned up.
Yes.
So I don't know how loud I am till I actually yell it, and I'm like, "Oh, yes." If I'm hearing that through the headphones,
that's
it's
loud.
Really loud.
Yeah,
yeah.
I just put up my soundproof paneling, and to be honest, I still don't think it's gonna work. So
things happen.
We'll see. Anyways,
we'll see if I'm homeless. We'll see.
Stay tuned.
I'll let y'all. The next time y'all be hearing this, I might be out on the street. Jonah's dying right now, but yeah, I might be out on the street. I might be sleeping at Denny's.
Hey.
I work at Denny's. I might be asleep there. Might be.
Yeah,
because I can't sleep in my car. It's too cold.
Right.
It's way too cold to be sleeping in my car.
It really is. First podcast inside of a cardboard box.
I might not even afford that. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
We don't know.
Yep.
Is this how you thought our topic thing was going to start off?
No. And
me either.
A lot of people don't know this. This is our season finale. So
yeah, we're
welcome.
Y'all are in for a treat. Yeah.
You're in for a treat.
Finale. And also, for those of you who don't know us by now, this is a simpler version of our normal conversations. One word will trigger an entire backstory or random moments, ideas.
Yes.
And I won't be going into any of them.
Yes.
Just know that they're really random. That's all I'm going to say. Welcome. So this is us.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah. You found out on the season finale. Welcome.
You did. Hey.
At least you made it this far. You might as well know who you're actually listening to.
Yeah.
This is us.
So, welcome to the season finale, season 1 finale. It's been a ride.
It's been great.
It's been a lot of trial and error.
I love
it. And we've done already a lot of reminiscing on the past.
So much.
Too much, one would say.
Well, I don't know. I enjoy it. I don't know about the viewers, the listeners. I don't know about them because most of the time we don't talk about the past. Yeah. Sometimes we will, but we really talk about the past on the podcast.
We really do.
Bars.
That's
a bar. I'm
deep thoughts with J-Mac.
I have a lot of deep thoughts on here too.
We do.
Last week's.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're about to wrap it up, and he said, hang on a second.
Yeah, the whole Thor being a comedic character.
It really baffled me because of how true that is. You know what I mean?
That's what I was saying.
I was like,
look at real quick. I'm just gonna quickly cover this. And this is no disrespect to nobody. I hope I'm not offending anybody. This is just how it is in my eyes. You look at Wanda and everybody's on her side. They understand the trauma that she's coming from. Thor went through
as they should.
That's the healthy way. Just don't take over an entire city or kill a lot of people in a temple that are a bunch of monks.
Yeah.
Don't do those things.
PSA for anybody out there who's going
who
through
have
that.
magic powers and do that kind of
right.
thing. Don't do that. That's not good.
That's bad.
But expressing your feeling, that's healthy. Go do that. That's beautiful. That's what we need to do in today. We need to have better mental health. We got to get on that.
We got to get on it.
This society's crazy. Mental health is the first thing. Go love yourself. Go build yourself up. Anyway.
Yeah.
Thor, on the other hand,
yes,
went through not the exact, but really close traumatic wise, the same thing. And you look at him, he can't express he doesn't. Right. Instead, they're let's turn it into comedy. How many of y'all know somebody that that does that? Because I know I do. Me. I cope with my traumatic experiences
twice
with comedy. It's not funny. It's really sad. Yeah. I be catching a lot of my friends off guard with certain jokes that I will not say.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to express it.
Yeah.
I just found out the other day I can't express anger. I don't know how. I sat there like this. I was like, man, I'm so angry right now.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I had no idea how to express anger. So, just mind baffling that they actually did that with Marvel. It's kind of a deep, deep thought. I don't know if they tried to do that on purpose. I really hope not, because that's sad. But they did it nonetheless. That's my deep thought for today, guys. The one that was cut off a little bit early. So,
and that's been the season finale. We're gonna close it out right here.
Adios, y'all.
Adios. Yeah. No, honestly, they should do an entire movie where it's just Marvel. It's titled Marvel Therapy Session, where they just all sit down with the therapist. You know what I mean?
No. It should be Bruce Banner. You know how in Age of Ultron, how Tony's
it's Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3, my fault. Yeah, where he's talking and he's
and he,
what? Exactly.
So this very long intro to preface.
So long. That was
unnecessarily long.
That's what I mean. This is just how
But it's fun. We just do it.
This is what makes things entertaining. I almost said entertainable. That's not a word.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, it wouldn't be used in the right context.
No, right. It's a word. Entertaining. Right. Okay.
This is probably the loosest episode we've had so far, and I'm not mad about it.
I'm all for it.
I'm all for it.
It's all fun. It's the finale. We gotta let
finale.
Come on.
You know me, Jerry.
What?
I don't know.
And then in like 10 minutes, we're gonna be at each other's throat. I guarantee.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah. You're gonna bring up something about Cap and how he's, the worst, and I'm gonna be like, exactly. So
you already said something wrong.
There we go.
I won't go into that.
Here we are, off to the races.
Right.
Not racist, off to the races.
Okay. So we said things. Jonah,
it's late here.
Jonah, let's what are we doing today?
So my whole thing of saying we're reminiscing on the past is to set up the fact that today our general discussion topic is reminiscing and thinking about the future.
Love it.
And what better way to do that than something we've never done before on this podcast ever?
Right?
A topic
ever in general.
Ever.
This is a first.
You guys are not going to guess this.
Because
it's crazy what we're about to do. It's so revolutionary. It's so incongruent.
We found out how to make this thing called bread.
And slice it.
Revolutionary.
Guys, we are doing a draft.
Who would have thought it?
Who would have guessed it?
Not me.
So
this do that every other week.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
literally every other week. Look at our thing, and you will see like draft, regular episode, draft, regular episode, draft, regular episode. I think this is like our fourth draft. Yeah,
that's fine. That's literally like every other week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny, man.
So it fits. It fits. This is where, and we've seen another podcast do this. We got to give shout outs to the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast.
Thank you guys.
They actually got to start us on this, and they've kind of opened it up to the public so that other people can join. Yep. We're just doing a kind of a little bit of a modified version of it because we're new to the game. We don't necessarily understand all the rules, but we understand the basics. Yeah.
This is for like outside of the podcast. We should low key get 2 more people and actually try it out. So then like next year,
because we're too late.
Are we?
Yeah, we are. I don't
know because the message said, so we should get because they said 4 to 6 people. So if we get 2 more people, then and we actually do it for real, then next year, if we decide to do this again, then we'll actually know legitimately how to go about this.
Yeah.
Instead of have our little modified, you know what I mean?
Plus we'll look into it. Cool. We'll look into it. I still want to. I still want to uphold this in the point system.
No, yeah.
See, but
I'm just saying that's for a future thing. If we were to get into one right now, we could figure out all the legitimate rules and the scoring thing instead of having our little modified for this thing. So then by next year, if we decide to do this kind of a thing again, then we'll actually know all the details for it.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a little bit different because we're looking at all of the MCU projects coming out in the year of 2023.
Yep.
And we're making our predictions on who's going to be in it. And depending on who's in it and whatever their role in the project or the movie or whatever will depend on how many points we get in.
And let me say this for those who are a part of fantasy football, fantasy basketball, those sports things. That's the setup that we're going for. It's like a sports team draft,
right?
But for Marvel characters within projects for the year,
right?
That's how it's going to be based off of.
Whereas our previous drafts haven't been so formal and haven't really been set up exactly like a fantasy football or something
it's not. It's not a game. It's not a point system game.
Right now, it's
Now it is. The ones that we did before aren't that.
Right.
So,
yeah. So the way that we format it is we have 10 MCU characters that we get to choose from. If the other person chooses it, obviously we can't choose it. And we have an additional Hail Mary, which is someone who is not currently in the MCU. So
on top of that, they are allowed to have been announced, right? That's what we said. Their character, just not a release date.
Yeah. So
we said
we can choose characters that have quote unquote been announced or rumored to be in a movie,
right?
As long as of
today, the project doesn't have an exact release date.
Right.
So that's how we're formatting it. It's kind of like maybe a modified version or whatever.
Wait, real quick. For Hail Marys,
yeah.
Do they have to be in the movie? They have to have a role in the movie?
I mean, what's the alternative?
A mention?
Because
that might change my Hail Mary.
I'm going to say yes, they need to make like a physical appearance in the movie. But if they have, so let's go through the rules real quick because
I gotta change my Hail Mary now.
Yeah. So say you pick a Hail Mary, which is someone who's not in the MCU, and they show up. That's 10 points right there.
Right.
That's an additional 10 points. And so, if they show up or if they don't, if they make a cameo appearance, that's 10 points. If they are like a large part of the movie, that's 10 points. Whatever. That's 10 points. But for the other regular 10 that have been in the MCU, if we choose them, it's 3 points for an appearance of a character. They have to play kind of not a major role in the movie, but they have to be like a consistent part of the movie. It's not just a cameo. It's 2 points if it's a cameo. If the character you choose isn't a cameo, it's 1 point if the character is either mentioned or like there's an Easter egg to that character. It's 1 point for variants of the character. So say if you choose Loki and then there's Sylvie, so you get 3 points because Loki showed up, and then you get the 1 point because Sylvie is technically a variant of Loki. However, when it comes to these 1 points in terms of like mentions, Easter eggs, or variants, there is a limit of 5 points. So say the scene in Loki where, President Loki comes down and there's all like 20 of those variants of Loki, you would get 5 points for that project. But considering that What If came out in the same year, if I'm not mistaken, you can count all those versions of Loki as well because it's a separate project. But it's just for one specific project. There's a cap of 5 points. And after that, like, there's no more. Now, there's also negative points. So -1 point if the character you choose, one of the 10 characters you choose, is injured. And we're not just talking about like a regular scratch. We're talking about like, oh crap, like they got like brutally like beat.
Think of War Machine and Civil War.
Yeah, so when he got blasted by Vision. -1 point if your character injures another character. So if you chose Vision and you're watching Civil War, when he injured Rhodey really badly, that counts as a -1 point towards your character. It's -2 points if your character dies or loses their like powers, loses what makes them special. So like Sprite from the Eternal, she became a human. You would lose -2 points because of that.
Or like Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, after they killed Ego, he lost his right? He's considered an Eternal? Or what is it called? Celestial. Yeah. He lost that power, so that's also a -2.
Right. And then -2 points if your character...
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no. -2 points if your character kills another character. So for this, there's a cap of -6 points. So you know how Wanda attacked Kamar-Taj and like killed a lot of people? That's -6 points for that character. There's no more, no less, because she killed a lot of people.
A lot of them.
So a lot of people. So we're gonna run through. This is gonna be interesting because I think we're thinking of a lot of the same characters this time, which
Probably.
is my reserves are not that good. So
Same.
We'll see how it goes.
Wait, why did I put her down as a reserve? She's already in my... Sorry.
You're good. You're totally good.
I just realized I'm an idiot.
You're fine. I am too. So
I'm glad we're on the same page.
We progress.
Do we?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. I will have you. You know what? Pick a side of a coin, heads or tails.
I'm gonna go tails.
Okay. Flip a coin. Tails. You get to go first.
Wait, let me see. I just want proof. I don't want any okay. I'll take your word just because I don't want you to be like giving me I just want anyway.
Right.
I'm cool with it. I like that.
If you choose all my characters, I am going to say that this is rigged.
We're going back and forth. We're making this fair. You want me to run through the characters?
No, that was never the plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the way that you said it,
that was never the plan. Yeah.
I was like, bro,
I would be screwed if that was.
Yeah, I would feel too bad. Like I wouldn't continue with this. I'd feel too bad because you would murder. I wouldn't be able to go live with you. Like die the moment I.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So go ahead. First choice.
I'm gonna go with. Oh, I don't know if I want to go with him. He might get really injured.
So we're gonna keep score throughout this year,
right?
And feel free to like try out your own draft and like keep score of that and keep us posted with how that goes. Yeah, but 100%. We're gonna keep score of this and then we'll let you guys know as we progress. So
okay, all right, I'm gonna just do it. My number 1 is Daredevil.
Okay.
That's going to be my number 1.
Okay. All
right. On your list?
Yes. All right. My number 1 is going to be Loki.
Dang it.
Now,
I knew I should have went with Loki.
No, I know. No, if you're choosing a character like Loki or like whatever, you have to specify which version is the main version you're going with. So like say I chose like Sylvie and Sylvie shows up in Loki season 2 or whatever.
Right.
Then I get 3 points. But for every variant in the show,
you get another point.
Right. So I'm going to go yeah.
I should have chose Loki.
I'm going to go Prune's timeline Loki. So like the main one from the show.
Okay.
And then from that point on, whatever other variants of Loki shows up, I get 1 point. So
man, I'm an idiot. Real quick, so are you getting 3 points for each episode?
No. It's project as a whole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So with variants, is it also as a whole project? You will get max 5 points for the entire project, or is it for episode?
I'm going to say for the project.
Okay, cool.
Because that's going to be.
You would rack up a lot of points.
Yes, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why
I wouldn't have to choose like 9 other characters. Yeah.
Unless I got like my Hail Mary, then I'd be back in the running.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What is your next choice?
Okay, my next one is going to be Cassie Lang. That's the one that I was asking about the hero thing. I'm going Cassie Lang.
Oh yeah, you could absolutely do that.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going Cassie.
Okay.
Because you're not going to kill her off. There ain't no way. She's going to be part of the Young Avengers. So I felt very safe with that pick.
Watch her die.
I'll cry. I'll cry. We've seen her in 2 movies.
I know.
We saw the Young. Well, I guess technically 3, but yeah, come on.
Okay.
I like. That.
Oh, there's so many good choices here, and I don't want to lose any of them.
Right.
I'm gonna go Nick Fury.
I didn't have him. Because of reason. I think he's gonna die. I think there's a chance of him dying.
That's the Marvels and Secret and I'm not. Just go ahead. Choice 3.
He's in the Marvels. You're hoping.
I have a strong feeling.
Okay. Yeah. And it would make sense.
Yeah.
It would make sense. That's honestly a good pick. I was more worried about the idea of him dying in Secret Invasions. Like, I'm trying to choose people who I don't like. If they get hurt, that's not too bad of a loss in a point. But if they die, that's a little bit more.
Huge thing.
So like, I wanted to be careful with those.
I have some risky choices on here too, so I gotta be careful.
I do too. For the fact that one of them is like, you'll know because I don't think you have them. Okay, so my number 3, I'm choosing Shuri.
Okay.
Because of Ironheart.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't need her to be a main role. I'm just hoping for mention. A cameo, some kind of little point there.
Okay. I'm going to go Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel.
Safe pick. That's a safe pick. She ain't dying either. You can't kill her.
Right. Well, I hope not.
Well, I hope so. So number 4, right? We're on our 4th pick, right? Yeah, because I have Daredevil.
I think so.
Cassie,
Yeah. I think so.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is going to be a shocker. Are you ready for this one?
Mm.
It's not a. It's a like. It's a long shot.
Okay.
I'm actually going to hold on to that because there are characters that you might pick up already.
Okay.
I'm going Ms. Marvel.
Dang it.
That's why. That's literally the reason why.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh dang. Okay, I'm gonna go. Man, I do not feel confident about any of these things. I'm gonna go. Rhodey War Machine.
Dang it! Oh. No. It's okay. I kind of think he's gonna die.
I don't know. No, he's not. He's definitely not. He's got his own movie.
Oh, that's Iron Wars.
Armor Wars, but yeah.
Dang it! Oh, frick.
Yeah.
Dang it! Good call.
Yeah.
I mean, I had him, so I mean, well, anyway.
Yeah.
For my number 5, I don't think you're gonna have any of the rest on my original list, honestly. But this one is, you might have. I don't know. I'm going Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes. That's
okay.
Because I could see him in what's it called? Secret Invasion. I could see him helping out.
That would be interesting. I would love to see that.
Yeah, kind of like just a soldier role.
Yeah.
Like that's. Yeah, I think it'd be a cool little thing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
gonna be mad if you choose my other ones. I'm gonna be so mad.
I'm gonna go Iron Man, Tony Stark.
That was one of my reserves.
Yeah. Yeah.
For what reason?
Well, think about how many times already Iron Man mentions.
Okay.
We got the What If season 2 coming out.
That's where I had him.
Yeah.
That's where I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good call. Plus, you never know with the whole hologram Tony thing. You don't know where it could be.
In the Ironheart show?
It could be. It's less likely in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
me too, but I really need to see that as well. Yeah. So
yeah. I hope it comes to life, just not for Ironheart. I don't think but it'd still be cool nonetheless.
Yeah.
All right. This was I'm gonna choose this one person first. Shang-Chi.
Okay.
Because kind of the same idea, just what if series.
Yeah.
We've only seen him one time, I think.
Right.
Within this year, like he could even it's less likely, but I could see him somehow being a part of Agatha. Like it's a longer shot with that.
It's a long shot,
but maybe I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi.
Okay.
I don't think you'll have these other two, and if you do, I'll actually be really upset.
Okay, I'm gonna go. This is a risky one.
Okay.
This is a risky one.
I have 2 of those, and they're my last 2 right now.
I'm gonna go Gamora from the 2014 timeline, whatever, the one that's in the main MCU.
You messed up. You messed up big time, baby. Big L. Hold the L. She's killing everybody in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. She's going to murder everyone. Minus points. I'm just kidding. But I don't know about that one, though.
There's reasons.
Okay.
I want to hold off on the reasons until after, and then we can go through the reasons. But anyways. Okay.
So with my 7, here's my long shot. Are you ready? And it's along the lines with Secret Invasion.
Okay.
Reed Richards.
That is a long shot.
It's a very, very long shot. But I could see it.
I could see it in Quantumania.
That would still be awesome.
It still works, yeah.
Yeah, I'll reasons later. I'll tell you. Yeah. Okay.
Reed Richards is hard because you can't. I'll allow it.
Okay.
But if there's more than one version of Reed Richards, you're getting 3 points, and then you're getting 1 point for whatever other version. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Another risky one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Maria Hill.
I'm only laughing because we talked about her earlier.
I know.
That's funny. All right. My number 8, I'm risky one for multiple reasons. I'm going Wolverine.
Okay. Now, are we choosing Hugh Jackman version? Are we doing cartoon version?
I'm going to say cartoon version.
So here's... Wolverine technically hasn't been in the MCU yet.
Really? We're not. I guess you're technically right. Okay. I won't count him then. I'll go to one of my reserves.
Okay.
Then I will choose... Captain America, Sam Wilson.
Ooh. Okay.
I'll choose that for my 8.
Okay.
I feel like that's...
I think that's a strong choice.
I do too. I like that pick a lot, actually.
Okay. This one's going to be a little bit funny.
Okay.
And to be honest, I don't know if they're going to make future cameos. Okay. But they've made a lot of cameos in this past year alone. I'm choosing Wong.
That's a honestly solid.
If I would have chose him for last year, bro,
you would have
racked it up, dude.
No, you would have been legendary.
Yeah.
Literally. He was in like an episode each episode for freaking She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess you'd still rack up points from the entirety. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Good choice though. He's a fan favorite. Yeah. Good choice.
Looking at the projects, I have no idea where he's going to show up, but
I mean, once again, Agatha could happen.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll go into it later.
Right.
I only have 2 more people and they're my reserves.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So I'm going to go Black Widow.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes.
It's a good choice.
Thank you. I'm really hoping for that what if, man.
Yeah, dude.
Really hoping.
But you're choosing main 616, right?
Well, what if it's cartoon?
Right, but you have to, again, that's a variant of Black Widow.
Oh.
Yeah, what if's going to be a little bit of like a good thing and a bad thing because we're going to get... Our characters are going to show up, but they're only going to be cameos. Or not cameos, but they're only going to be like the 2 points or whatever. Or
1 point variant.
Variant of the character, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go original.
Because even if you get the mentions for that,
man, once again, last year would have been really good.
Yeah. Oh,
her own movie, and she was mentioned a couple times in Hawkeye.
Yeah.
That would have been real good.
That was 2 years ago.
Hawkeye?
Yeah, and Black Widow.
No.
Last
year,
technically, but
2021.
Now, but now that we're at the end of this year, I always think,
I'm more, 2021. That's what I.
Yeah, there we go.
So I'll take, and I'll put that down. Original. So 616, right?
Yeah.
I also just switched my last reserve because it's my last character. I just switched it right now.
Okay.
I hope you don't choose it now.
Okay.
Because this is your number 9.
This is my number 9. Number 9. I'm gonna go. Ooh. I'm gonna go Doctor Strange.
Good choice. I don't know why I didn't put him down. That's a really good choice.
But the version of Doctor Strange I'm gonna choose is the one that was in charge of defending Killmonger and in the What If series. I'm sorry. The Supreme Strange or whatever he's called.
Interesting.
That's hang on, wait. Let me think about this.
Yeah, think about that right quick.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Very interesting.
Yep.
I'm excited to hear your reasoning once we're done with this.
Yep.
Very interesting. Okay. For my last one, Ant-Man. Scott Lang's Ant-Man.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going Scott Lang's Ant-Man.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Man. So many choices.
Right.
Okay. And none of them do I really want to choose either. You know what? I'm going to choose Echo as my last choice.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, good choice.
Okay. So now we have our Hail Marys.
Oh, yeah.
Who is your Hail Mary?
So I have 2 for the reason I don't know if this first, like my main one, I don't know if
you only get one.
No. I
okay.
I know. I don't know if it counts.
Okay.
If you're going to be like, yes, Adam Warlock. Because he technically hasn't made an appearance. Because he's in a body bag.
Right. But they do have an announcement date or like a release date for Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
He's in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Adam Warlock?
Yeah.
I guess you haven't seen the trailers. They do have an announcement date for that movie.
Thanks for ruining my pick with the spoiler.
Whoa.
I hate you.
I thought you chose it because you knew.
No.
Because like there's been pictures all over the place and like
I haven't seen any of them.
Well, you don't know what he looks like or like what side he's on. Anyways. Honestly, the more that I think about it, I don't understand why we couldn't choose someone who's already been confirmed. You know what I mean?
Well, because a Hail Mary is... we don't know.
Okay. That's fine.
That's like
okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I'll change it.
Okay.
Just because it was the first person that came to mind, I honestly don't think he's going to make an appearance whatsoever. But whatever. I'm going Ghost Rider. It's cool. It's whatever. I don't see him getting involved whatsoever.
Why did you choose him then?
Because I couldn't think of anyone. Can I come back? Can you do yours real quick?
Sure.
Give me a little bit of time to think. Because I was really excited with. Man. Real quick, another question.
Yeah.
Nova. Does Nova have a release date or anything?
No.
I'm gonna go Nova then.
Nova?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. If that's not yours.
No, it's not.
Okay.
But
Okay.
that is a very great choice.
Because that was my original one, but I thought they already had a release date for him.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
There's
cool.
That's a solid
Nova.
Choice.
Thank you.
And we're choosing the Richard Rider, like the Nova. So like if the Nova Corps show up. Ooh.
Is that even a mention?
I will say it's not a mention because they're not mentioning the specific Nova.
Right.
I'll say that earns 1 point if the Nova Corps show up in a movie.
Okay. Which won't ever happen because they all died. I'm pretty sure Thanos killed them all.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's like a whole, Asgard thing.
That is a really great choice, though. The more that I think about it, that's a really great choice.
I'm honestly cool with like that choice because, like I said, that was my original thought. But I was like, oh, I think they already have a release for him.
Oh,
yeah. So I'm happy with that.
Man, I actually have a lot more Hail Mary ideas than I thought I would. Dang. Okay. All right. I'm going to just go for this guy.
Okay.
You're going to laugh.
Will I?
So hard.
I'm excited.
But I actually feel really confident about this.
Okay.
And if it doesn't happen this year, I'm screwed.
Okay.
I am choosing Mephisto as my help.
Here's the thing. I almost did the same thing. I was like, man, it wasn't ever inside of the movies, but the fact that everybody was talking about him made me think like, man, that might be a really good choice. I still think it's a solid choice. That's good.
And I have reason to believe it's going to happen.
I think Agatha might help with that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't think about that. I was thinking about a completely different thing.
We'll go through everything, but that's just my first thought.
Yeah. So before we get into like reasonings for things, did you have any other Hail Marys?
I didn't say anything. Sorry, I'm trying to like reorganize my list so then like when we go through why we chose them, I have it in the correct order that I chose. Yes, the one that I was going back and forth between Nova was the leader, but there's nowhere in this section of projects where I can see him being something other than like maybe What If.
Yeah.
So I felt like it was too much of a Hail Mary. I didn't feel confident about that. And before I thought of Adam Warlock, and because I didn't think Nova would have worked, I had leader down. But then I didn't like that choice, so then I picked Adam Warlock, and then I was like, I don't actually know if that counts. So then I chose Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
And then I was also thinking Red Hulk, but once again, there's nothing in this project or this upcoming year where I see him being anything.
Yeah.
So I had a couple options that I didn't really see being fit, and then on top of that, there wasn't too much time for me to really go into depth about the thought process and who I'd want. So I kind of just wrapped it up as quick as I possibly could. So
yeah, I had Deadpool.
That would have been a good one.
Kind of the same thing though of like I don't see a movie where he actually shows up.
Right.
And then I was going to choose Gambit because I knew that there's rumor that the X-Men 97 cartoon series is going to come out this year, but we just don't know yet.
Right.
And then as we were talking, I was thinking about either Silver Surfer or Galactus.
Interest for what?
For the Marvels and for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Very interesting. Ooh.
Why Nova is such a good choice is because there's 2 intergalactic movies this year.
Right, Marvels and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right, so I'd say chances
there
are
could
high.
there could even be real quick. So if let's say Nova gets mentioned, is that a mention point too?
If it's the Nova core, I'm going to say no.
No. If it's Nova,
oh yeah, of course.
So then there's also it's a smaller chance,
right?
But Secret Invasion, because it also deals with aliens. So
yeah,
a slighter chance, but it also helps my chances with a Hail Mary pick.
Yeah, I wish my Hail Mary was an intergalactic pick now that I think about it. But it's okay. I do feel confident.
Hey, you gave me a change. If you want to change your Hail Mary, do it now.
No. I'm going to stick with it.
Cool. I don't want to be unfair. If you didn't want that, I'll give you the chance. But if you're cool with it, cool.
Yeah, I'm good because I think we've got Agatha, and where I am most confident they're going to show up is the Ironheart series, because the whole premise of that is magic versus technology.
Is it? I have no idea what that entails at all.
Yeah.
I have zero idea about that.
Yeah, and there are rumors that Mephisto is the one that equips the main villain with the tools he needs to take down Ironheart.
Interesting.
So I'm feeling pretty good about that pick. None of it's necessarily confirmed.
Right.
Which is going to be, yet again, the biggest troll of the year if Mephisto doesn't show up at all this year. I'm going to be so mad.
I'll laugh.
I will laugh, but
it'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a Hail Mary. What the heck?
Yeah. So go through your. Let's go through our list. We'll just kind of do one at a time.
Okay.
It doesn't even necessarily need to be in order of like what you chose it.
Well, that's how I set it up, literally just for that.
Oh, so cool.
For me at least, that's
I'm
how
gonna try and remember how I set it up. But yeah, go ahead.
You don't have to do that either.
Yeah,
like that's whatever. Do you want me to go through my list, or are we taking turns?
We'll take turns.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Daredevil. It's already been rumored that he's going to be an Echo. It was a super easy choice, and I do feel like he might get injured to the point of a loss point. But that's me because I watched the Daredevil show, and that was him all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen as much as in the actual like the Netflix show.
Right.
I don't think it'll happen as much as that because he's maybe a cameo, maybe a more of a role. I don't know yet. Nobody knows yet, but I just felt like that was a pretty safe bet, especially with rumors of it happening. So yeah.
I'll even say this: if Daredevil has the same level of appearance as his role in She-Hulk, I would consider that an appearance, like a 3-point appearance of a character.
Cool.
For Echo.
That's what I'm hoping for then. I just need 2 episodes then? That would be the minimum for that because he was in 2 episodes.
I mean, if he's in a full episode, I would even consider that. Yeah.
Cool. So full or minimum 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I chose Loki as my first choice. We got What If coming out this year and Loki season 2 coming out this year.
Yeah. It's a solid pick.
It's like a gold mine.
Literally.
First pick. So.
We talked about it for so long. I got the first round.
I know.
The fact that I didn't choose Loki first is crazy.
When you chose Daredevil, I was like, oh, that was like my second choice. But
was it really?
Right. It was probably going to be my second choice. Yeah.
Wow. What the heck?
I don't know.
Loki just stabbed me in the something.
I guess he's like,
he was mad I didn't get him.
Yeah,
man, that hurt actually. No, I am upset with. That's probably the only thing I'm upset that I didn't get.
Yeah,
because it was not saying Daredevil is a bad choice, but for my first round, it was Loki. It should have been Loki.
Yeah.
So solid choice. I give props. So my second is Cassie Lang. Obviously, because Ant-Man's coming. I don't see her. Honestly, I don't even see her getting majorly hurt. Like, not to the point of a lost point. That's me, at least. I don't know. Yeah. Obviously, like, I don't think she's gonna die. I think she's going to be a role when they play out Young Avengers. So I don't think there's gonna be a kill off. And she's for sure in it. So I felt like it was another safe option for me.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, I just don't know what to expect with this Quantumania movie.
I don't either. I have no idea.
I tried to stay as far away from a lot of these characters as possible.
That's how I felt for Guardians. That's the only one I made sure I stayed away from.
Yeah. I think my second choice was Nick Fury. Obviously, we've got the Secret Invasions, which is basically...
There's no way he's not in that.
Yeah, I think that's like... He's the main character of that show. Yeah. And then the Marvels, I think he could make an appearance.
Would make sense.
Because he's running SWORD as well, or at least like working with SWORD, which is that intergalactic space station thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And then we've also got the What If series. So there's 3 potential projects that he could show up in. Ironheart, maybe, So
right.
We'll just have to see, but I just
figured having What If on here is maybe helpful.
But that's what I'm saying is it's helpful.
There's so many possibilities.
It's helpful, but it's only going to get us like 1 point. You know what I mean?
Would it if it's a whole episode? Since What If is that way, it's not. It's not a normal TV show. It's its own episode, and so how would we do that one?
So for that,
because I'd be okay if Nick Fury was in an entire episode, I'd be perfectly okay giving you the 3 points. To be honest.
But what if he's in multiple episodes as like?
So how about we do this? If they're in multiple episodes, you get 3 points one time, and then after that, every time is a that
works.
1 point. What would you want to do? 2 or 1?
I'd say 2 because like cameos.
Okay, yeah. I'm perfectly cool with that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, but just kind of like a
solid point. My third was Shuri. That one was for more of the idea of a mention, maybe a cameo, because I don't really see her being a main role, especially with Black Panther 2 just coming out.
Right.
But with Ironheart, since Ironheart was in Black Panther 2, in my mind, it makes sense that she would at least be mentioned or cameoed or called, whatever. Question for that. Let's say they say Black Panther. Does that count as a mention?
If we know for a fact that they're referencing Shuri's Black Panther, yes.
Okay.
But if it's ambiguous and they just say Black Panther,
so what's her actual name? Ironheart.
Oh, Riri Williams.
So if is that her like real name or her character's name outside of Ironheart?
Like, are you asking for the actress's name?
What's her character's name? No, character name.
So her alter ego is Ironheart, but her actual name is Riri Williams.
In the movie, she's called Riri.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. So if Riri says I was with Black Panther,
that's clear that she's talking about
because she knows it's okay. Right. Just wanted to make sure that's.
But if they say like, oh, like Black Panther passed away or whatever,
then that's obviously Chadwick's,
and we're not going to count that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool.
I can't even remember. I think my third choice was Iron Man.
Okay.
Just based upon, again, like I said, just based upon how many times he's been mentioned in the past, or like, like you've seen like a memorial for Iron Man or something like that.
Right.
I really feel like they're gonna. I mean, we joke about it all the time, but it's the biggest sacrifice in the MCU. It's kind of hard not to bring that up in any conversation.
As I'm thinking about it, like, I could very well see Kang talking about Iron Man.
Oh yeah.
Like that's a heavy option, honestly. Like, I could really see that.
Yeah. And I know for a fact one plot episode of What If which involves.
Why do you know so much? Why don't I need to start going back into trailers and like research and stuff?
But
no, you're right. I'd rather
no.
Not. It's like,
keep what you're doing.
I like.
I'm glad, but the only reason I know why is because it was supposed to air on the first season of the show, but because of it was in the middle of like 2020 and the pandemic and all that budget constraints, it got pushed back to season 2. So I know the plot of that episode. Yeah.
Oh no, I know. I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking.
Yeah.
Because
that's why I chose
because I never. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because that also, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Real quick for Iron Man. Never mind. That's stupid. Never mind. I'm not even gonna.
I'm choosing the main 616.
Yeah. No. That wasn't the question, but it's a stupid question anyway. I don't need to answer that. Cool. Yeah, that's honestly a really. He was a reserve for me, so unfortunate. But whatever.
Yeah.
My number 4 is Ms. Marvel. Obviously, because the Marvels are there. Right. She's a brand new character. They're not going to kill her off. And she's a kid. I don't even see her getting hurt that much because why would you let a kid get hurt? I would see Captain Marvel saving her before she actually got mega injured. So
right.
I feel like that was a mega safe pick.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my fourth choice?
Captain Marvel, right?
I think it was Captain Marvel. Yeah. Obviously, she's got the movie coming out. What If is a huge potential for her to show up.
Right.
Honestly, I would even say Secret Invasions is a pretty high chance because in the comics, she plays a pretty important character in that storyline.
Well, to be completely honest, it should be a movie.
It should be a movie. It should be an Avengers movie.
Yeah. You remember my reaction of finding out what the actual storyline was because I got them switched.
Secret Wars and Secret Invasions, which is such a common mistake. I get that confused all the time.
You saw the actual sadness that it brought me.
Yeah.
I think like the moment I found out, I was like, Marvel hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's cool. It looks like it's a more like Winter Soldier-esque story, and that's cool. But it should be an Avengers movie.
It really should.
Yeah.
And it makes me so sad.
Yes.
Because that's a global event.
Yes.
Yeah. Like that's where you bring in the Fantastic Four. That's where you bring in Hank Pym.
This should have been the Avengers movie that happened before you start breaking out the multiverse stuff. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, anyways.
So sad.
That to preface.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was your fifth pick and why?
My number 5 is Winter Soldier.
Yes.
I'm kind of hoping for him to be in Secret Invasion. And What If? I feel like What If all of the characters there's hope for every single time. So but yeah, I just think it'd be a really cool idea for him to be a part of like the Secret Invasion. Like I just think that kind of a team up would be like super cool. I don't know too much about Ironheart. I don't know if he would even be in that realm. I really don't. But if that's a possibility, cool. I just don't know too much about that project. But that one's more of a I hope. I don't see him really making a too big of an appearance, if any. It's a I hope.
Yeah. I think my fifth pick was Gamora. She's going to play a prominent role in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Absolutely.
I
think she's gonna kill somebody.
Oh, really?
I really do.
I don't think she will. I think she might die. But that's the obvious answer, is that she dies. I want to hold. I'm kind of like, I don't necessarily know if she's going to die or not.
But even choosing Gamora is promising because of What If. That's an appearance. Mm-hmm. So that's 3. And then Guardians, that's another 3. So you have 6 points. So even if she dies, you're getting 4 points out of Gamora. And that's if she dies.
That's fair. Yeah.
So, but then if she kills somebody, that's another -2. So it's still a pretty solid pick. But I do think that she's going to kill one of the members. I don't know who. She's not killing Star-Lord. No, but I do think she'll kill somebody. I don't know.
I don't know about that, but
I could be very wrong.
Yeah,
but yeah, but still, the more I think about it, it is a good pick.
Yeah,
for points, even if she does either die or kill somebody. Like,
right,
still a good pick. Number 6, I chose Shang-Chi. I don't know if there is a chance for Agatha. I don't know. Like, I feel like with witchcraft, you could use anything. I don't know. Like, he has the rings, so like maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
that one's more of a I hope too, because I'm really more hoping so for a what if.
Yeah,
we didn't see him obviously in season 1, right? We didn't see him in season 1, right?
No.
So like I don't know. I feel like a Shang-Chi episode. I don't know what it would be, but it'd be cool. Like he's, from what I know, a lot of people like Shang-Chi. They really enjoyed that movie. So I don't know. I think they can make a fun episode out of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I chose 6th choice as War Machine. I know for a fact he's going to be in Secret Invasions because he was in the trailer for it.
Is he?
Yeah.
There's a trailer?
Yes.
What the?
Yeah. And then I have a lot of hope for What If? And I think even the Ironheart series.
Yeah.
I think there's a very prominent place for him in the Ironheart series.
Honestly, I thought your main reasoning was for Ironheart. I didn't know about Secret Invasion, honestly.
Yeah. And I think, he's got the Armor Wars movie. I don't know if they've started filming or doing production on that.
I don't think that's till 24.
That would make sense.
I think that's in 24 because it went from show to movie.
Right.
So that's more. So I think they pushed it back.
Yeah.
Which good for me.
But hey, if they do a surprise release, and good for you, yeah. If they do a surprise release in 2023,
then
it's an extra like 3 points for me. So that'd be really nice.
Unless he dies in that movie, which would kind of be funny.
I really don't think he is. I don't know why I said it like a Beatles.
This man needs to die.
I don't really think he is, John.
No disrespect or anything, but that character needs to die off, in my opinion.
I don't even think we've scratched the surface of this character.
He's so lame.
Because we've never done
and because he was Iron Man's sidekick, which I guess it gives him a little bit more opportunity to be his own character now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I'll eat my words later on, which I hope I do. I only want to see good from these characters. I really do. Yeah. But as of right now, I just don't like his character. I think it would have been very emotional if he died in Civil War. I think that would have been crazy. That would have been wild. Anyway, not the point. It's still a solid pick.
Yeah.
I wish I would have picked him up, honestly.
Yeah.
What are we on? 6? 3? No, this is 7. 1.
Oh yeah, 7 for you. Yeah.
So yeah. So my 7 is a long shot, but it's Reed Richards because I'm hoping he shows up in Secret Invasion. Because to me that makes sense. I don't know how big of a problem the Skrulls are going to be, because that's what it is, right? Secret Invasion Skrulls. Okay. It makes sense to go get the smartest man if it's a really big threat.
Right.
And that's Reed Richards, especially because you could go to Hank, but Hank's dealing with his own thing in this Quantum Mania crap.
Yeah.
So the only other genius that is alive that is here is either Bruce Banner or Reed Richards. And I think Reed Richards, I think it'd be a cool way to introduce him, not as a Fantastic Four. I don't want to see all of them, but it'd be cool to see Reed in that. And then what if now that they have rights and everything, it'd be cool to introduce them that way too. Like give them a little whatever. It'd be fun. So it's a long shot, but it would be a fun and a hopeful little thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the only thing is we don't know where they are. Like we don't know if they're displaced in the quantum realm, or we don't know if they're, we don't know the plot of the whatever, but I think as
like,
we get
even Kang, like there, because he's that smart, there, I feel like Kang's one of those people who respects and knows genius. He
Right.
Recognizes it and respects it. So I mean, there's also a chance for a mention. I don't know. That's still kind of more on the unlikely side.
right.
But I have a good feeling about Reed Richards in even if it's just a mention. I feel something. So that's what I'm going to hope for.
Yeah, that makes sense. I want to see the cast of the finalized Fantastic Four movie.
Me too, really badly.
Because it's just, we've been waiting for a long time for that.
Right.
I chose Maria Hill as my 7th choice. I have a strong feeling she's going to show up in Secret Wars. I would be surprised if she wasn't in Secret War. I'm sorry, I get it mixed up too. Secret Invasions, and then also in the Marvels, and
interesting, yeah.
What If? Because she made a lot of cameo appearances in the What If series as well. So, kind of that again, one of those threefold characters that I think is going to make more appearances than we think she is. But
smart,
it'll be nice. So
yeah. All right, my number 8 is Captain America, Sam Wilson's. What If? He could also help out in Secret Invasion. I feel
it would be so sick to see him in Secret Invasion.
Yeah, like if I feel like if Bucky has a chance, potentially, why not Captain America?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'd be really cool, honestly.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. Here's the question.
Okay.
If we do see Sam Wilson, but he's Falcon in a What If episode, does that count? Because you're saying Captain America.
Yep.
Sam Wilson.
I will not count.
It doesn't count.
I will not accept the points because I clarified.
Really?
I clarified off bat Captain America, Sam Wilson.
Interesting.
So I'll respect how I said it and keep it that way. I'm not going to bend rules for me. That's
because I was going to say if he shows up, it's at least 1 point because that's still Sam Wilson. You know what I mean?
I'll take a 1 point. I won't take like an appearance like how we said for Nick Fury. If he's Falcon throughout the entire thing, I will not accept a 3 point, but I'll accept a 1.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's fair. Yeah.
Okay. I chose Wong because
it's a good choice.
He's just shown up in everything for the past
like 3
years, something like that.
But now here's the question: they've used him a lot.
I know. That's what I'm worried about.
Are they going to lay off for a little
looking at the projects this year?
But Agatha.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What If is probably his What If is probably his biggest like potential cameo role.
Right. You see how hopeful I am for all this? Even if like it's your team, I'm still hopeful over here.
Come on, guys.
But come on,
it's rally. Come on. But
no, in my opinion, it's a good pick.
Yeah.
My number 9 is original Black Widow. That's obviously a straight up What If.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see anything else.
Or, like, mentions.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I don't know how Ant-Man's going to play out. They could mention a lot of people, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
you saw the trailer for Quantumania, right?
I did on accident.
But they mentioned, like, thank you, Spider-Man. And it was but it was as a joke because it was some old guy and he thought Ant-Man was Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, it could be something like that, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So,
yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I chose Doctor Strange, and I specifically chose the version of Doctor Strange that was, like, Supreme Strange.
Yeah, very interesting.
I have a really strong feeling he's going to show up in What If Season 2 as a bigger role. Not like a huge role, but, like, to the point where I think it could count as an appearance more than just, like, a cameo or whatever.
Yeah.
And of course, if like we see a variant of Doctor Strange, or hear mentions of him,
you still get points. So
yeah, So
it's a safe pick, honestly. My last one, mainly because I was running out of people because you stole some of mine. Ant-Man.
Yeah,
it's a safe bet for me. I don't want them to kill him off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared because I could see them killing him off.
Mm-hmm.
And the more I'm thinking it's a very good possibility he dies.
I don't necessarily think he died
because I could see Cassie bawling her eyes out.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
But the reason why, well, go ahead. No, keep going.
But on top of that, obviously he has his own movie, so boom, points. You have What If, boom, points. That's really it. Nobody really mentions Ant-Man at all because they consider him the irrelevant Avenger all the time. So really it's Ant-Man and What If. I'm just worried about him dying. But I heard a clip, unfortunately, that could also be a deal between him and Kang. So I don't know. Have you heard that clip?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So you know what I'm talking about. To me, that's like they're making a deal. And I know Kang is the type of person who would respect a deal because he has a bigger scheme. That's how I see him. I see him as like a chess player. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's how I see Kang. It could be very, very different, but that's how I've always seen Kang. Like, I'll sacrifice this for right now because I'm able to do this in the future. That's how I see Kang. So
I don't even necessarily think it's because he's going to die, but in the trailer, we see like a very badly bloodied Scott Lang, like really badly bloodied Scott Lang. So like he's going to get like really seriously injured, like an oh crap injury.
That's okay. That's a -1.
That's a -1.
I'll take a -1.
I don't know if he's going to die. I don't think he will, but that was my biggest.
The day Ant-Man dies is the day I will cry and break down inside.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite characters in the MCU. And he does not get enough love.
Yeah, I love his character so much.
Paul Rudd kills it every single time. Oh, I can't wait for that. That's one of my most anticipated movies.
I'm intrigued, but
because this is supposed to be the one where it's like, this is the setup. Yeah, we saw hints in like Loki and whatever. No, this is it. So I'm super excited.
I'm just worried about the amount of CGI they're using because their CGI has not been good lately.
But in the trailer it looks good. I don't know about anything else. Okay. To me, I don't know because you know me. I can't see bad CGI unless it's really bad.
Yeah,
we talked about that. So to me, it looked really good.
Yeah.
So that's good for me. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
If it's a good experience for me CGI wise, I'm cool. Yeah. And everybody's going to be like, oh, it sucked because of the CGI. I'm going to be like, I didn't
even know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm going to be like, I don't know. Yeah. It was great.
Yeah. It was fantastic. My last choice was Echo. She's got her own series. I believe it's coming out this year. It was just kind of a last easy 3 points. Kind of just a last ditch effort, and I know she's not gonna die because she was literally just introduced.
Right.
But so was Quicksilver, so I guess. But I think she's gonna carry a prominent role, especially in the street level storytelling aspect that they're trying to build out now with the MCU. So pretty confident she's not gonna die.
Yeah. I had 2 honorable mentions.
Mm-hmm.
Wanda was one. For the fact of What If.
Yeah.
Because I could see her very well doing another episode like minus zombies.
Yeah.
Like they could very well do a What If, but Wanda won in Multiverse of Madness.
But then she's killing all of those like people.
Oh,
she's in a negative.
Good thing. I mean, good thing.
Yeah.
Good thing I didn't choose her. But that was one that I thought of, and Pepper Potts was my other one.
Ooh.
Yeah. Which I wish I would have chose her instead of Black Widow.
Good
honestly,
choice. Yeah,
it's really. And I thought of her after we started. I should have still switched her out, but Pepper Potts, I think is going to make a couple appearances. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be so mad when she does too. I'm gonna be like,
I know.
Oh,
dang it.
Yeah.
I know. My two honorable mentions were Cosmo, which is the spacesuit dog.
The space dog.
Yeah. And then it was oh crap. Who was it?
Real
Mobius.
Quick, you wanna Morbius?
Mobius from the Loki show. The Owen Wilson's character.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. That's a good one too.
Yeah. Well, with all that being said, I think
like that.
You like what?
All of that. That was all good.
Yeah.
Solid list.
It's like, and I'm excited to see how it plays out.
Right.
I'm intrigued because, to be honest, I don't feel like I know any of what's going to happen in this episode.
I feel that way all the time.
That is a life lesson right there.
Sometimes quote of the day.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I thought you were just gonna wave your hand in the air, and that was gonna be it. And I was like, you know what? Quote of the day.
Now I'm trying to like actually put the words together.
Yeah.
Sometimes, if you go into life without knowing what's actually going on, you're more well off than those who think they know.
Okay.
Think about that. Quote of the day.
Think about that.
J-Mac.
Yeah. Think about that.
Basically a poet.
New segment. Think about that with J-Mac.
Hold on. Hey, wait. Because that might have to be a thing. I'll come up with a new quote. And
we'll put some we'll put some like meditation music behind it. Very like ethereal and like ambient.
No, now this has to become reality.
It just has to be a thing.
I see it.
Think about that with J-Mac.
Wow.
And the theme song could be like, think about that with J-Mac. And then it'll be like really like ambient and like sometimes if time is money, is an ATM a time
machine?
And then I'm in the background like facts.
No, have you? It's gonna be the same voice. Did you ever listen to The Weeknd's Dawn album?
No.
So at the very, very end, Jim Carrey is talking, and it's just I'm so serious. Go listen to it, and it's so thought-provoking and like, why are you getting so deep? I didn't need this today. Why are you calling me out? You're hurting my feelings, but wow.
Yeah, go
listen to that. Like, okay, it's crazy, but that's how I want to be.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's about to be a segment.
Yeah.
And it's going to be on the spot. I'm not going to be prepared. It's just boom, deep thought.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
That makes it all the more like funny and amazing. At the same time.
Exactly.
So
on top, what I kind of want to discuss with you and the viewers can still listen to this because go do it with your best friend.
Yeah.
Do all of this with your people.
What I really want to discuss with you is like, what is a hemorrhoid? I'm like, that's a loaded question.
Stem or hem?
Hemorrhoid?
That's I'll show you that video later. If Ryder actually gets through this entire thing, he'll get it and he'll have a good time.
Cool.
But what I was actually going to say is, with these projects coming up, and now that we're doing a fantasy league, we got to watch them together. That's all I'm saying. Like we got to schedule. We got to go at the same time.
Yep.
Kind of, obviously time difference, but same time. And then we're going to have to figure out how we're going to remember the points because we're going to be too involved in the movie.
Yes. Or, I mean, honestly, even if we just watch it on the same day, that's enough.
Right.
That works.
That's what I'm meaning.
That's what I'm talking about.
Until I move in with you. Then we can actually see it together. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
On
fleek. Dab on them. Dab on the haters.
Okay, so we're
watch me whip and watch me nail.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
He's actually hitting the moves too for those.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep saying for those who are listening. Everybody's listening. Nobody's watching.
But here's the thing. I just want to say this. We are coming to the close of this season. Now,
correct.
There's a few things that come with that.
A lot of tears.
We know you
guys are going to miss us.
We know all 5 of our listeners that you're crying right now, and we're sorry.
You're going to miss our beautiful, sexy voices. We know this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. Anyways, maybe you're not crying.
Maybe not. But with that, I wanted to say too, with the season being over, I think what I am going to do is post up each podcast on YouTube with the video attached to it, so you guys can actually see our faces. I like this when I'm watching a podcast, because sometimes when you listen to the audio, it feels really awkward. But then when you have the visual aid to go with it, you're like, oh, it's not awkward. They're just like vibing. Like sometimes we'll laugh and you can't hear it. So there's like an awkward bit of silence and you're like, this is awkward. But it's because Zoom is a poopy diaper baby sometimes.
Correct. Yes.
So,
yes.
But
maybe for the next season, we figure out a better way to record.
Maybe. And I mean, I think Zoom's kind of been really nice.
Right.
But yeah, no, I think
at the same time, so like if, because you don't want that awkward silence. So maybe we can figure out another way or another streaming place, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
To where it doesn't give that awkward silence or whatever.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I think honestly, our conversational flow has actually been really nice. And I think that's one thing that I've really loved about getting to co-host with you, is because we have very great conversations, and I feel like it's kind of shown through the process of this too. So
there's a good amount of times where we'll either pick up on each other's sentences, like boom, 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 boom. The only time where we're really like quote unquote quiet is when we're like in these kinds of conversations where it's picking teams or like whatever, like we're thinking about it. So like that's the only time. But other than that, like conversation wise, you're right. We're pretty good at just picking up, carrying on, moving on to the next thing, whatever it may be. So I do agree.
Yeah. And with this comes, I think we're going to indefinitely stop working on this podcast for a time. There's a lot of production value that goes into making these episodes, and it is such a joy to make them. But we are also music artists, and we have not had time to actually work on the projects that we're really excited about too.
It's been a while, and like you're saying, like we love doing this. This is because it gets our nerdiness and the geek side of us out. Like this is the time we get to discuss our thoughts and opinions out to other people. Like we've had plenty of these conversations behind the scenes. Like this is what we do. We're either talking music, random crap, or superheroes. That's our thing. So it's not that we don't enjoy doing this. We love doing this, even if I don't know how many people actually listen. I know none of the analytics of this podcast, 0 of them. I know that we have at least one. I know we have at least one follower in Writer, and maybe my mom. So hopefully that's not half of the viewers.
Hey, I mean, at least they listen though, because I know
I don't know if my mom listens.
Okay,
I know she follows. She hasn't had time, I think. I don't know.
The Instagram or
no,
like
I think
podcast?
like the actual podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we at least have a follow. I just don't know if she has gotten the time to actually listen. I don't know.
Right.
But nonetheless, we love doing this, even if there's no one listening. Like this is a joy to us. We will do this behind the scenes. Like we don't do this with like when there's no camera.
Right. And we'll still post on the social medias and stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll pick it up again.
Yeah. 100%.
So much fun, but might just have to be
now
a little bit.
Right now we have other passions and dreams to go for. So
but it's been fun to it's been fun to see to see it even just all the way through and just commit to doing this for a 10 episode season and see how it goes. And
I love it.
I hope we
I look forward to it every week.
Yeah. I hope we gain more like listeners and followers even while we're away, because it'll be nice to come back to something where we have a more like legitimate fan base and then can continue to
100%
do whatever. So
yeah, and when we actually have the time, like, because I was telling you, so I might as well just say it out loud. Like, when we actually do live together, I really do feel like there's going to be a lot more opportunity, to have the time to do all of these things at once, because you're an hour ahead of me right now.
Right.
We both work and our schedules are flip-flopped. I work nights, you work mornings. So it's very difficult to be able to want to do the podcast, prepare for it, research if we need to. And then on the other hand, like, okay, like, let's work on this beat. Let's work on these songs.
Right.
What needs to be fixed here. Like, just because where we are, it's hard to balance both things. But I do believe that when we are together, it's going to open up a lot of time and correlation between schedules. Not saying that that's when we're going to pick this up. I'm not going to say that because I don't know. We could very well pick it up a lot sooner than that. So, but I think it'll go a lot smoother in the future.
Yeah. And hopefully we can come back to this podcast with more ideas than just draft episodes.
Right. Well, we have a couple ideas, like the whole live thing. So we're working on it.
No, yeah, for sure. And I think the great thing is, like, I'd rather do things that we enjoy.
Yeah.
And I've been enjoying doing those draft episodes.
Yeah. Like, at the end of the day, like, we appreciate all the listeners. We really do. All of the streams y'all are doing. Like, like I said, I don't know the analytics. So but nonetheless, like, at the end of the day, this is what we love to do.
Yeah.
We will be doing other things, but we're putting what we love first.
Yeah.
Because it's our thing.
Yeah.
It's our thing.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah. Just like that. It's our thing.
Yeah. So when you listen to the Pop Culture Roundup podcast, you just got to say,
it's their thing.
I was waiting. I was like, oh, please don't leave me hanging. Please don't leave me hanging.
I got you. We got to put that on a t-shirt now.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I've been thinking up merch ideas for this show. I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but it's fun.
One day.
It's fun.
Concepts. We love them.
Yeah. Jaden, do you have any closing remarks before we close this chapter?
Man, this has been some of the most fun I've had in a long time.
Yeah.
I've looked forward every single week to when we would actually record, when we'd be able to sit down, because I thoroughly enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
Because like I said, this is what we do normally. This is our normal thing. We're just recording it. I've loved every second of it. Every single topic that we've discussed, I've loved it all. I can't wait for season 2.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah. It's been really fun. Even just to kind of like pick this up from a place where I didn't even necessarily start this podcast. I just aided in it starting up, you know what I mean? And getting to kind of pick up where these guys left off and try and do new things and new concepts and new segment ideas and really try to figure out what worked and what didn't. And even just to insert some of my own things in terms of like production or like different voices and really have fun with making those intros more of like skits rather than like introducing people to the show. I think it's been fun, and I think I've learned a lot too. I think coming into this next season, whenever we do pick it up again, I think there's definitely going to be some things that I want to change. Yep. But at the same time, like, I want to hear from the listeners or the people who do actually listen to see what they did enjoy about this season and what they feel like could probably be changed.
Of course. And we can put that up on Instagram. We can figure that out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely want to ask around, but yeah, it's just been really fun. I've enjoyed getting to do this, and I've always wanted to be like one of my like backseat dreams has always been to be like a late night TV show host.
That'd be so dope.
Yeah. And so like I've loved getting to kind of treat this in a similar fashion.
Yeah, because we stay up till
1 it's 3 a.m. right now where I am.
And 2 where I am.
Yeah. So it's late o'clock.
Yeah, very.
I would not be able to be a late night TV show host.
Well, you could if you didn't have a morning job.
If it was, I guess, yeah. If I was a nocturnal beast, I could probably be
like me. Just be like, hey, just do what I do. Just
that'd
don't
be cool. That's a cool artist name right there, Nocturnal Beast.
That's actually really, or like a band name.
I'm just saying.
See, ideas just keep brewing.
Ideas.
This podcast is where ideas come to life.
Yeah.
So if anybody uses that, we're copywriting it, and you have to buy it off of us.
Yeah. Sorry about that, but not sorry at the same time.
$500,000.
Yeah.
Minimum. Yeah.
And that's not even for exclusive licensing. That's just for generic use.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, I do want to give a moment to shout out like our music and stuff, because that's kind of where we'll be next.
Right.
Obviously, like me and J-Mac have a collective called J-Mac and Jonah Park, and we're coming out with our new single, Capri Sun.
Oh, y'all are going to love it.
It's so exciting. It's so like good. Some of the best production I've ever done in my life.
Some of the best vocals I've ever heard from him.
It's just so much fun. It's like just a simple, like, summertime song, but it's also like a reminiscing on the past and like kind of a good New Year's song too.
It brings me back to when we worked on Once Upon a Time. I had so much fun making that song with you. Like I had the same feeling I did when we were in your bedroom working on Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, on our little iPhones and using headphones to record our vocals or whatever.
Bro, our come up is crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, J-Mac, you have a project coming out too.
Yeah, with one of the greatest producers who ever lives on
John Bellion. No.
Well, yeah,
Kanye West.
Well, okay, hold on. Hold on. We can't get canceled on our final episode.
Okay.
Not Kanye. We're just bleep that name
bleep
out. It. Anyway, no, Jonah produced all of it. I love every single one of these beats. I won't get too deep within how it was done, but it's a 3-track project. It's very, very well done. I enjoyed every single one of those songs. Me knowing how you made the beats is hilarious. Because it reminds me of Space in a way, like how you just kind of had it and you were like, one day. It falls in the same category. It's funny. I love funny ideas that come to life and it becomes something magical. I am super excited for it. It's very experimental for me when it comes to flows, when it comes to lyrics. I use a lot of lyrics that I don't usually use in a song. I feel like I usually go with a storytelling route. This one I'm having fun. I'm just rhyming. And so very experimental. The project as a whole brings up new ideas and a new project that me and Jonah have discussed that will be unnamed for right now until we actually get that started and whatnot. But yeah, lots of fun. We have a lot of things to come with this new year. We're working very, very hard because this is what we do. This is what we love to do, is anything creative. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
So very exciting times. I love what the future has for us because it's gold mine, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I think that's the thing too, is if we were creating full time, like if we were doing music full time and then have like day jobs or whatever, maybe this could be like, maybe we could juggle this with music. And I think that's a very real possibility. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Easily.
But we do have to like
As of right now.
Yeah, we do have to maintain our life and like have a
right.
career or whatever.
Right.
But
we don't need a career, you know.
We need money to survive.
Yeah, but you don't need a career there's a lot of ways to get money. Wink, wink. Take that as you will. You don't need a career. You just got to know.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I mean, I remember you were talking to me about this one website. What was it called?
Hold on.
What kind of fans?
This is not the no.
What kind of fans?
Actually, I have said that before.
That was a joke, but I didn't actually know you said that.
Well, it was also a joke that like I was saying.
Well, of course, yeah.
I'm not.
When are you ever serious?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Is that bad character?
No.
It might be.
Well, I don't think so.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all a joke. But, you could do it. It's not a career. Not whatsoever. Today,
but you go to work.
I do go to work.
Wait.
Are you saying for OnlyFans? I thought you meant like my job, like Denny's. I work at Denny's. That's my job.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were continuing
the level
with
of distress.
I don't need
Denny's.
people.
I go to work. I want to.
Because Ryder and my mom listen. I don't need them thinking.
Oh yeah,
you do OnlyFans.
We're like completely joking.
Yeah,
this is absolutely. I didn't feel like we needed to say that.
No, well, I don't.
But just so it's said,
I think we've now over-explained, and it's my fault. And now
it just seems like we're covering it up.
Man, this is just a loop like that. Yeah,
we're just gonna end it here. Welcome to.
This is normal.
Yes.
I was gonna say that like my friend today told me that if like to sell your sperm you get like $1,500. Something like that. That's not a career, but new information.
But
you learn something new every day.
You're the father of a lot of children that you don't know.
Well, I am a McFarlane. There's already a lot of us. Oh my gosh!
I'm glad you finished that sentence because. The way you made it seem was like, okay,
man. Sometimes
this will be the final episode of Pop Culture Roundup, and we're not talking about the season. We're just talking about forever.
Yeah. Man, sometimes I think I'm really funny, and then I'm gonna look back on this and be like, "That wasn't funny."
I think it was funny.
Well, we have the same humor.
Yeah.
Are we actually funny, or do we just think we're funny?
It doesn't matter.
You're right.
Nothing matters.
Nothing matters. Literally nothing. Time doesn't exist.
Watch this. Nothing happened.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's 3 a.m.
It's 2 a.m.
I'm going to call it because I do not see this episode having any more value to anybody else's life. And we're probably already like 2.5 hours.
I'll tell you, you want to hear real quick, just a secret that I have. I love this podcast so much that sometimes I initiate randomness to keep going because I think it's funny. I'm not even going to front. I've been thinking about that for the last like 30 minutes to an hour. So it's my fault that we go for this long, if ever. Like, this is our longest episode, and it's my fault.
100%. And I don't care. I love it.
The beginning and the end, I've just kept initiating more ideas into your mind so that we just keep going. I love it too much.
Yeah.
Is that manipulation?
100%.
I'm manipulating you.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I do.
Too bad.
Okay.
We're in this together.
Oh.
Because at any point, you could have just cut me off and ended it. Yeah. But you like it. Oh man! Clickbait. All right, I'll let you end it now.
You know what? Why don't you end it?
Y'all, it's been fun. It's been grand. It's been all of the above. Oh, what's the saying? Hold on. It's been real. It's been fun. but it hasn't been real fun. No, I'm just kidding. That's the saying. No. So stupid. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in, for following us along on these journeys, these random conversations that nobody needed to ever hear.
Ever. Never.
Ever. Like these are conversations me and Jonah have on the phone.
Yeah.
Where nobody else can hear us except the little FBI agents in our cameras or in our microphones. They
love you, Terry.
Yeah.
All
Terry,
right.
You're great.
He knows.
But shout out,
knows.
Yeah. So then we don't get arrested.
Right.
We won't.
I think we will get arrested because we just shouted out his name.
That's not his government name.
Oh.
Yeah. He didn't tell you?
No, he didn't tell me.
That's not.
What is his government name?
We're not going to say because
cool.
It's worse than arresting. We're done. Okay. Even if I say it, you're done too.
Cool.
It's in the contract we signed.
Oh, we.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. They hypnotizing is a real thing. Yeah. I hate to tell you. Hypnotizing is a real thing. We signed contracts.
Yeah.
I watched the videos. They showed me all of it. It's.
Yeah. Is that why every time I uncap my toothpaste, I balk like a chicken?
That might be somebody else's work.
Should probably go see a doctor about that.
You should see a doctor.
Yeah. Okay.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Yes. On another note, like I said, thank you so much. We've said plenty of times, we love doing this. It's a lot of fun for us. I hope it is as much fun and, entertaining to you guys as it is for us.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for season 2, whenever that does get back up and running.
Yeah.
Me personally, and me and Jonah will talk about this a little bit later, but I do hope that it comes sooner rather than later, a lot sooner. Not saying like a month, but maybe a little bit longer than that. But me and Jonah will discuss that. But I really do look forward to this every week. It's so much fun. So to everybody who's listened once, listened all the way through, thank you so much. We love the support. We love you guys. Go enjoy the holidays, or if you don't celebrate, just, go enjoy life. We have a lot of blessings. We have a lot of things to be thankful for. Let's get off on the right foot with this new year coming up. Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this journey, and we hope to see you guys soon.
Yurt.
Yurt.
That's my last word. Yurt.
Yurt.